Jacob just whispered to me that I should be a man and not cry. And I told him that men cry. I had a very hard time coming up with what to say to you today because the way I feel about you is impossible to put into words. So I just decided to tell you my 5 favorite things about Kiki. The first is that you always have been your own person, and you've always been courageous and proud to be who you are, from when you decided to change your name from Kate to Katie, from your ridiculous outfits and telling us that I wear what I wear. Your Devar Torah today I thought was so courageous to offer a critique of God's leadership. If we weren't on the bima, I would use a different word, but it was very courageous. Very courageous. The only thing I'll say that's negative about that is that sometimes you are so free to tell me who you are and express your opinions that it hurts my feelings, and I want to take the opportunity to publicly apologize that every single thing I do annoys you. Number 2 thing I love about Kiki, you are hilarious. You keep us laughing all the time, whether it's changing your name to Melvin, which we talked about last night, or whether it's your hilarious Russian accent and your character being Vladimir Putin's lover, which sounds creepy, but it's really quite funny. The third thing I love about you is, I know, your sense of adventure. You have always been eager to go off on new adventures. You demanded to go to camp when you were 8. You found out about CISV when you were 10 and went off to Denmark for a month by yourself. You do moon dance, and everywhere you go, you come home with 100 new friends. And I love the fact that you are so adventurous and eager to explore the world. You're a people person. That's number 4. You get people. You have a very high EQ. And Mommy and I have said about you since you were 3 years old that you can put you in a group of adults, and if we put a glass of Chardonnay in your hand, you'd fit in at any cocktail party. You have always been able to talk to adults, and it's a great quality that you have, that you can engage with everyone. And the last thing, and this seems like it's 3 different things, but I really feel that they're all connected, which is that you're happy, you're humble, and you care about other people. And I think that speaks to the fact that you're not totally focused on you. You are very aware of the outside world and your place in it, and your need to help other people and be there for other people and be a great friend and a great sister and daughter and niece and granddaughter and cousin, and it makes you you. And I couldn't be prouder of you, and I couldn't love you more.
Love you.
Okay. Well, let me just say there isn't enough waterproof mascara in the city, so I'm not going to be long here.
Just about to say, please don't make me cry.
I procrastinated writing this longer than I normally procrastinate doing most things. Not because I didn't want to write it, but like Daddy said, I didn't know what to say. And it really wasn't that I didn't know what to say. It was that I didn't know what not to say. And I really didn't know how to edit my words, despite my high school English teacher sitting there listening to me. Little pressure there, but I didn't know how to edit my words to my only daughter on this special day in such a way that the true essence of who you are is communicated, and that everyone know in the sanctuary how truly extraordinary you are. But the good news for me is that you've already shown them. and that really my work here is done. So mazel tov. Just kidding. There's really nothing I could say about you now that you didn't just show everyone. And I'm really glad you did, because I wrote this before you gave the speech, so if you had bombed it up here, I would have been in trouble, but I knew you wouldn't. So you just showed everybody in real time, just now, how awesome you are. And you did that. You worked hard, you were thoughtful, and all on your own, you showed this entire room who Katie is. And that's so Katie of you to do it that way. You didn't need me to tell anybody how smart and kind and funny, don't start crying. You showed them yourself. And you've been saying, Mom, I got this, since you could talk, really. Which, by the way, was at a ridiculously young age. And you were about 3 years old when I asked you why you did something. I don't even remember what it was. And your response to me was, because I'm fascinating. It's true. And even that year, your dad and I were really shocked when Barbara Walters didn't put you on the show of her 10 most fascinating people of 2005. We kept every year, we were like, surely Miss Fascinating is going to be on there. So since you did all of my work for me, all I can tell you is that I'm so very, very proud of you. But more important than that is that you be proud of yourself, and that you take this moment and this feeling of accomplishment that you have right now, and you hold it and you relish it and you never forget how powerful you are. But even more important than all of that, you know how much I love you. So between knowing how capable you are and knowing that you can do anything, and you have the endless support of me and Daddy and your brothers, and because you truly are fascinating, I'd say that you always have been right, and that you've got this, Kiki. I love you.